Let's join Ashley as she gets ready to use the Flivie flight recorder during her lesson with Erez. Erez will show Ashley the simple steps that she can follow to install the unit in her aircraft and prepare it for flight. Erez completed a pre-flight inspection of the unit before we joined him. He checked the contents of the kit against the checklist and confirmed that he had a full battery. He also made sure there was an SD card installed with sufficient capacity to record the flight. The Flivie needs about 1 GB of free space for each hour of flight. Ashley is using the laminated quick reference card to follow along as Erez goes through the installation procedure. The card is a convenient item to have on hand when setting up the system. The first time the Flivie is used with an aircraft, 2 small Velcro strips are installed to secure the webcams. The camera mounting strips should be placed where they will allow for proper viewing. The view can be checked using the preview feature on the recorder. Look for a good mounting surface, one that won't be subject to vibration or interfere with other equipment. If you are flying a rental aircraft, be respectful of the owner by checking before affixing anything on the aircraft. Today, the plane already has the strips installed. First, Erez installs camera 1 on the ceiling, angled to capture the view of the instrument panel and the pilot's hands. Now he installs camera 2 on the glare shield. He orients it to capture the forward view from the aircraft and routes the wires so they will remain out of the way. He places the GPS on the glare shield and runs the cable safely out of the way. Erez makes the final connections for the cockpit audio. He plugs the splitter into the earphone receptacle of the co-pilot intercom. His headset earphone plug goes in the other side of the splitter. With all the devices in place, Erez is ready to make his connections to the recorder. Each of the USB cables is inserted into the correspondingly labeled port. The audio patch cable is inserted in the red audio input on the recorder. With all the wiring completed, he opens the unit and turns on the power. With the recorder running and all the connections in place, Erez is ready to make any needed adjustments to the camera orientations. He uses the P quit key to enter preview mode. He also could have used the touchpad to select the on-screen preview button. Once the preview starts, he verifies that each camera is aimed correctly. He tweaks each camera as needed. Satisfied with the aiming, he presses P again to exit preview mode. Here again, he could have used the touchpad and reselected preview on the screen. After a few seconds, the recorder exits and returns to its ready state. Ashley has finished the aircraft pre-flight and she is ready to fly. Erez starts the recorder using the R quit key. He could also have used the touchpad to select the record button. After a few seconds, he sees that the unit is recording and that it displays the GPS coordinates on screen. Since he won't need to access the recorder during flight, he closes the unit and stows it on the side pocket for flight. It will continue to record until stopped as long as there is sufficient battery and SD card storage. If auto record is enabled, recording will automatically begin and end when aircraft motion is detected. Returning from their lesson, Ashley and Erez are ready to wrap up their recording session. Erez removes the recorder from the side pocket and flips it open. After pressing R, they wait a few moments while recording is finalized, and the screen returns to the ready state. Erez prepares to eject the SD card by pressing E and waits for the unit to indicate it is safe to eject the card. It is also safe to eject the card when the unit is powered off. It is important to use one of the procedures to avoid data loss or damage to the card. With all the devices removed from the aircraft, Erez stows them in the bag and it is ready for the next flight. Back at the club office, Ashley and Erez are ready to view the flight. Erez removes the SD card from the recorder and inserts it into the USB adapter. He then inserts the adapter into his computer. They launch a web browser and they are ready to view their flight.